Hello everyone, this is Morvelaira, she who bears the right of promiscuity, bringing you episode 4 of my Minecraft Let's Play with Better Than Wolves. So, I've done a little bit of work around the edges here. I have prepared some things, gathered some materials, and I've noticed a few things while I've been playing. Namely that zombies and skeletons and creepers keep on getting stuck in my cow pit. I'm going to need to fix that problem. But that's not our goal for today. Our goal for today is to build a greenhouse. And here's just a little side tour here of the improvements I've made to my mine shaft. I made it pretty, and I dug down a bit. I cleared out some land over here as well for the greenhouse. I have a peculiar way that I build greenhouses, so I'll just get started and show you. Well, this is kind of the center of things here, with a little bit of water in the middle. I kind of build a circular area and close enough that just one water source block will be enough. I also like to make it pretty from the start since I have the ability to do so at the moment. I just build out some pathways here. I like to use the birch wood with that's what this is for the flooring. And probably one here too. See, then I have this walkway and I can still make another row on the other side. Ta-da! And this is where I'll be planting wheat up here. Let's just... Oh, if I'm going to make this circular, I usually make the square design here in the ground, so let's do that. Let's do that. Executive decision. A little bit less wheat, but hopefully won't need all that much soon. Oops. What do you know? One left over. Then I tend to like to use the oak wood, or the apple wood as some folks are calling it. Going to need that there if we're going to have a continuous floor. There, that'll be pretty. And since this is going to be mainly for growing wheat, we're going to need this to be 2 hive wood so that I can have room for the wheat and then for the torches that will go over it. There, we have the beginnings of a greenhouse now. I also like to put a glass roof on it, but I need glass, so it's adventure time, folks. I know digging glass sand out of the riverbed is probably not the most exciting thing in the world, but we can manage. And just the one shovel. I should probably make another one. Yes, as you can see, I've grown a little bit of hemp. I almost have enough string to make a bed. And that's the majority of it. Got a little iron, obviously, for the bucket. Alright, time to dig some sand. Yay! I am just completely excited about... Oh, that's clay. Yeah, that's what clay looks like in this texture pack. I'm going to leave it there for now. Clay is actually very, very important in Better Than Wolves because of the pottery system. You can make different kinds of items out of clay, and they have different uses. And I'm drowning. I need to not do that. But yes, pottery can be used for a variety of uses. Some of them are functional blocks, like the crucible. Some of them are rather important items that you will use frequently, like soul urns. I'll get more into that once we get further into the tech tree. I'm thinking it will probably take about a half a stack of glass to do what I want to do with the roof, which is this little dome. I don't know if I'm right or not, but we're gonna find out. But mainly just, that's how much I'm going to bore you, is just enough for a half a stack of sand. No drowning. Alright, that's about a half a stack. We will set this on to cook, and then I'm going to start clearing out a little bit of space. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I want to be able to automate hemp even more than to automate wheat. And the best way to do that, the best and safest way, in my opinion, is to actually do so underground. Good, I have some ladder with me. So I'm thinking I will cut this one out and start to dig down here. And yes, this will get me under the floor level. I'll have to figure out something about that water. I'll figure it out in a minute. Just gonna clear some space out here underneath. Probably some handy dandy torches here. Now the main goal of what I'll be trying to do here is basically, in order for hemp to grow not in the direct sunlight, it needs to be below light blocks, I should say. Light blocks right above the 2-space area of the hemp, and I heard an Enderman, but right above the 2-space area of where hemp can grow will allow it to grow outside of the sun. I'm beginning to get some hemp, so I'm going to be making some light blocks soon. Light blocks are lit by redstone. So I'm going to need space to light the light blocks, wire them, and have the hemp to grow. So that is what I'm clearing out now. I may just have to go investigate that Enderman as well. Let's do that. Carefully. Okay, nothing's stolen so far as I can tell. And as mysteriously as he appeared, he has disappeared. But that's an Enderman for you. Go back, see if we have some of our glass, and if not, make some ladders and more hemp. Hooray! Let's see. That'll be enough for a start. Yes, several of you remarked earlier that I need to put pressure plates inside my doors. I've done so. And I usually like to put a straight layer of glass at the top here. And then start sneakily moving inward to make a dome. Oh, I'm going to need more than half a stack, aren't I? Alright, well, we'll take care of that later. For now, back to clearing out here while we wait for the rest of that to cook. Didn't mean to mine you. Oh, I didn't want to mine that either. There we go. probably. Water? Ooh, I did it correctly. Good for me. Alright. Now, to light the light blocks in the simplest fashion possible, we're going to need 1 block of air for the redstone, 1 block for the light block itself, 2 more down for the hemp, and then 1 more to give us a platform to stand on. So that's 3 more layers down. And we find iron conveniently placed for our use. How wonderful is that? Just get a bit of digging on here. Now, I won't be able to actually put everything together for this automated hemp area at first because I don't yet have redstone and I don't yet have glowstone. Both are necessary ingredients for both making and lighting the light block. But getting the space ready and starting to plan out our design is never a bad thing. Dig, dig, dig. I'm not going to sing the Diggy Diggy Hole song. I know people will call out for that in this situation, but yeah, that is property of the Yogscast, and simply just not doing it. Well, that's a good source of iron there. And we switch up to the new pick. Alright, so just to give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking about here. Say we put water source blocks here, and then we put some dirt here, and oh, let's say probably something decorative here. So pretty. We then put pistons here and light blocks here. Actually, no, it would be light blocks here. That is the beginnings of an automatic hemp farm. What that allows us to do is just grow the hemp here and activate the piston when the top part of the hemp is ready. If you want to, you really want to harvest only the top half of a hemp plant because, as you saw, it took a while for those first 2 hemp plants to grow for us. Once they are fully grown, though, that top part not only will keep growing over and over again, but will do so much quicker than the initial plant does. Now, there's many more things we could do with this setup as well. We could set it up on a timer so that it harvests every so often, so we don't really need to be here. I'm sure we'll get to that at some point, but that's not a concern starting off for me. We also might want to set up water flows to some sort of storage system so that we don't need to be here when it harvests yet again to pick anything up. Again, that will be something that we'll be going to, but is not important for the initial setup. everything here. Alright, let's wander into the Brave Yonder here. I forgot to light this. Bad, Morvelaira. Bad. Always light your buildings, especially when you're not going to be in them. And they don't have roofs. That's important too. I hear that. Oh, there he is. Off, off. Die, spider. Give me a bed. Alright. Gotta watch out for the creeper. I knew he was going to be there. I just knew. One of those things you just know. You still coming? Alright. I know some of you seem to hate the fact that I go to the water every single time to fight the creeper. It's just my style, guys. It's what I do. If you really want it, you can just fast forward past this part. Because, well, I do it because it works. Honestly. Alright. So, we're going to need a lot more sand, actually. So let's take care of that while we're out here. I know, more nighttime underwater sand digging. So fun. And up for air. Well, I guess that's an end to that. With no more shovels in hand. Two more pieces of string, guys, and then I can have that bed and can just start skipping night. Apparently the cows feel very strongly about this too. Oh, creeper. Come here. Come here. Meet your stone swordy doom. Alright, let's try to get a little bit more of a roof on this greenhouse. There we go. And this is what I mean about bringing it in to be a dome. I should probably use shift more, shouldn't I? But yeah, see, it's starting to make an area one smaller, and then I'll make an area smaller than that, until finally it just is a dome. All sorts of creepers out tonight. I don't think you'll notice me over there. Oh, but I didn't want to take that torch down. I have to go inside. Make some more shovels so that I can get some more sand after a moment here. Did you notice me? That is the question. You did notice me trying to sneak around the back of the house. Ha, I don't fall for that. Come here. You really need to stop showing up so that I can stop wasting time killing you guys. I'll take care of you while you're here. There we go. want to keep an eye on how much I have, just so I know. There I go drowning again. God, what is with me? Let's eat some steak. And two more. All right. Just gonna keep building the roof here until it's complete. That's my goal for this episode, is to get that roof complete and get the wheat started in there. Then I will start gathering materials for that that automatic hemp area downstairs. Then once I have the materials to start making light blocks and so on and so forth, then we'll start playing a game called Morvelaira Sucks at Redstone. I'm sad to say it's true. I can copy all sorts of designs if I have to, but I'm not any good at figuring out the logic gates myself. Some people have told me it's just impressive that I know about logic gates in the first place, considering how badly I suck at redstone, but yeah. Also, we're out of steak at the moment, so let's give our cows some incentive to make more steak. And yes, the lovely sound effects that Better Than Wolves adds to breeding. It is a noisy experience, as it always should be. Cook faster! Cook faster! I don't know if you can hear those chat messages in the background, but it's just somebody here that didn't understand when I said, I'm recording! You don't want to bother me right now! Oh dear, and it seems they're sick. That's not good for me. Let's get a little bit closer here. And now we can just start doing this. No need for extra dirt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4. And then the interior area will be 3 by 3, and that will probably where I end it. So then 5, so 9, 18 more. 18 more glass, then we'll be done, guys. Luckily, I think there was 20 sand in the cooker, so hopefully we have what we need. Almost. Back and forth just a couple more times. Probably should grab the hoe I have in my chest and get started on planning since I can do that. Oh, and I need a door. Yes, some of you have probably been yelling that at me. I need a door. And bring my seeds here with me. And a pressure plate. You're gonna yell at me if I forget a pressure plate. Alright. Ta-da! That's why I brought both of them. Probably going to cover that with a piece of glass as well. And there's the beginning of my indoor wheat farm. Farmer's life is never done. Just harvest whatever you can, whenever you can. I think I'm going to just start transferring the wheat on over into the greenhouse as I'm building it here. Yes, 3x3. I probably could put one more layer on top here, but they just look a little too pointy for my eyes, so I think I'm going to stop there for the roof. The stairs are gone. And let's do this. Is the dirt there? And we have a greenhouse. Huzzah! Yay! We can just clean this up a little tiny bit. And here we go. We have a greenhouse. Isn't it lovely? That's all for this episode of my Let's Play. I hope you guys continue to enjoy this, and I will see you guys again soon. Morvelaira out.